Happy Sunday, everybody. So this Sunday, I had a couple errands to run, so I didn't get dinner started as soon as I would like to. But on Sundays, I typically do like a full, like real big dinner. I like to start off the week with like a real full dinner, dessert, the whole nine, because sometimes during the week it's hectic to get meals. So my family loves pot roast, and if you know pot roast, unless you put it into a crock pot, it can take a little bit. But I'm gonna show y'all how to do a pot roast in an hour, the full dinner in 1 hour. Your family will still get a real healthy meal, and yeah, although it will taste like you did this for 6 to 8 hours, you would only did it in one. So stay tuned. So this is about 2 pounds of chuck roast. So typically I would put this entire roast, season it really good, and then let it bake for anywhere between 4 to 6 hours. Depending on how thick it is, it may require just a little bit more cooking. But what we're going to do with this, actually, we are going to cut it up. That way the pieces are thinner, making it easy for them to cook faster. So I'm going to get ready and cut this roast up, and then we'll be back. Okay, so now that the roast is cut, it's butterflied. So this is going to help make it just a little thinner when you cook. I kind of already started blending before I let you guys see it, but in a blender is half an onion, half bell pepper, and 3 cloves of garlic. On top, I have a stick of butter. Not a full stick, a half stick of butter. You want to make sure that your butter is room temperature. Do not put ice cold butter into your seasoning mix. It's going to freeze and it's not going to taste well. And finally, I'm going to add my seasoning to it. So you can do your seasoning to taste. Mine is my blend. But feel free to use whatever you want for making your pot roast. Okay, so now that the roast has cooked for 20 minutes, I'm going to get ready to add my potatoes and celery and carrots. For the potatoes, you can season to your liking, or you don't have to season at all. I personally season them because it just adds flavor to the potatoes, but that really is up to your discretion. You can season it how you like to, or like I said, you don't have to season it at all. So I've added the carrots, celery, and potatoes. Now I'm going to add the gravy. I have about 2 quarts of gravy here. The gravy can be at your discretion. You can either use gravy in a can. I don't recommend it. You can either use the pack instant, or you can make your own. You want to make sure that you are covering the entire roast and vegetables. You don't want to really want it to be clumpy. You want a full gravy, so make sure it touches and covers everything. Okay, so this is how everything looks, and you must have a lid for whatever baking pan you're going to use. You need to cover it. If you don't have like a lid, just use some regular aluminum foil, but the 60 minutes, it needs to be kept with the lid on. Okay, so I've cut up, this is 2 potatoes, and I put them in the air fryer. I had them there for about 5 minutes. I'm going to make a roasted, loaded potato wedges. Okay, so now I'm about to pop the loaded potato wedges into the air fryer. I just grated some sharp cheddar and pepper jack, and I did fresh bacon. I don't really like bacon bits on like my actual dinner. I will use them sometime, but no, we're doing bacon, real bacon. So we're gonna pop it in the air fryer for a minute and then pull it out. Okay, so I just pulled the pot roast out and it looks delicious. Also, I just pulled out those loaded potato wedges, and they're right here. And I did some brownies real quick. And that is about it.